Matt Canavan, Claire Lehman in The Australian, has been doing some heroic work analyzing CSIRO reports, the Gen Cost report on renewable energy, and finding out, guess what? All of these assumptions that renewables are really cheap and that we can hit our net zero targets, they're based on some pretty heroic assumptions. Matt Canavan, isn't this just telling people what you've been saying all along?
Well, I'll try and make this simple for people, obviously a complex topic, but what Claire has discovered and revealed with the help of others is that the costs of renewable energy aren't all being factored in by the CSIRO. So when they say that renewables are the cheapest form of power, they're not adding up all the costs. In effect, the CSIRO is saying, look, there's a great bridge here, we can build a fantastic bridge over this river, but they're not then calculating all of the costs of building the roads to and from that bridge to get over the river. They're just calculating the cost of the bridge. And of course, to make a bridge effective, you need to have the interconnecting roads. And just like renewables, what the CSIRO have not been doing is properly factoring in all the transmission lines, the backup storage that's required to support wind and solar energy. So when they say wind and solar is the cheapest form of power, they're not factoring in all of the costs. That means this report that Chris Bowen quotes almost every day of the week is just not worth the paper it's written on. And maybe that's why you're paying more for your power bills, despite hearing from Chris Bowen every day that somehow he's investing in the cheapest form of power.
Now, very quickly, before we go to Pauline Hanson, Gemma Tognini, you drive a Tesla.
I do,
are
to my great shame.
All they cracked up to be, very quickly?
They are not. It's an absolute debacle. It's a debacle. The infrastructure's not there. I'm not allowed to. I've written about it in The Australian, and the thing that bothers me most about the car I drive is that this country, myself included, are building our green creds on the blood of other people's children who are going down mines in conditions that we would never, never, oh God, Nicholas, wake up. We would never tolerate the conditions that these minerals and these things are mined out in this country, and you know it. You know it. It's the inconvenient hypocrisy about the green dream. We're building our credentials on conditions that we would never tolerate in this country for our families.
Nicholas Rees, I'll give you 15 seconds.
Well, look, I'm not sure how we got from Teslas to tortured children, but only Gemma could make such a logical leap like that.
It's not funny. Do you think it's funny?
I drive an electric. I drive an electric Hyundai. It's a ripper of a car. I recommend electric vehicles to others.
Well,
and look, as for Matt Canavan, I mean, he's the biggest cheerleader for coal in the country. I'm surprised he didn't tell us coal was going to cure cancer. Look, the fact is,
Nicholas, we're going to have to.
Common sense, isn't it? The wind and sun is free, and so it's going to be the cheapest form of electricity once we get the system costs invested in and up and going. Thank you,
Nicholas Rees. And by the way, Nicholas, it's going to horrify you that I just took delivery on a V8 Mustang. So go the planet. Anyway, now thank you so much, Gemma Tognini, Nicholas Rees, and Matt Canavan.